Kelvin has gone on the record and says he will knock you out in the first. His manager was on earlier saying that he will knock you out. What do you make of him continuing to stick by this prediction? Do you feel like he's not respecting you?
No, you know, a lot of guys have said that. And a lot of guys have tried that. But, you know, to most of those guys, disappointment.
What's your prediction? I'm
coming in really good. You know, I'm coming in probably the fittest, healthiest, and strongest I've ever been. So, you know, I'm a great fighter on my bad day. So, yeah, you can take that as you will.
I just think he's seen everything that Anderson's going to throw at him. I think he's been watching Anderson. I think this is probably the most favorable matchup for him out of all of those guys. I really believe it. Why? Because when you get another technical striker, a guy who's trying to come forward and be creative, I just don't think he's going to be as creative as Israel Adesanya. Adesanya has faced so many high-level kickboxers and boxers. I think Israel Adesanya, not only does he win, but he wins impressively. We can't forget that Anderson Silva was one of the best strikers, one of the best fighters in UFC history. But, you know, him in his 40s now, not being able to rely on his speed like he did when he was younger, I just don't see it going well. I don't see this as a pretty performance for him. I think it's going to be a dominant three-round. I see a three-round knockout for Israel Adesanya.
He has progressed tremendously. I mean, we've talked about him on a weekly basis almost at this point. So, I mean, he's doing some good things to definitely get his name out there. He's won some great fights. But is it enough? Is the UFC going to value that? And especially when you're kind of puffing your chest? Yeah. I don't think that Dana is going to take kindly to that.
He's went after Dana heavy.
Like, personally, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, we've seen this not play out well before. The good old saying, don't bite the hand that feeds you. I mean, you can make Dana your rival to a degree, but there's a point where you're taking it too far.
Yeah, you don't want to get too personal.
Oh, man. I was getting mad at Rose. Of course, she's the champ, but man, I was a busy champion, you know, and you cannot wait, and you must defend your belt once in a year, and I'm very happy that I heard about this fight, and that this fight is happening, and then definitely I want to go to Brazil and watch this fight live.
You have plans to do that?
Yeah, I 99% I will go to Brazil and watch this fight, and I cannot wait to see my Brazilian fans, and there's many of them, and I want to just go there, hang out with them, and meet them, and watch this fight, of course.
A lot of people will assume that you'll want Jessica to win because that could lead you to a quicker title fight. Is that the case?
It's not like I want to fight Rose or Jessica more, you know, but Jessica has been doing very good. There is no girl who beat her in her last few fights, and we will see. But you know, someone can look better on the paper or in the rankings, but for me it's always 50-50, you know. So it's going to be a very interesting fight, and Rose must be very clever in this fight, you know. And I think that my fight with Jessica Andrade was one of my best fights ever, you know. So it will be great to see her again.
I was very far from the 6 digits when I was in the UFC. I left, and here I am already on 6 digits right away. So, you know, give it another year or so, and we will be on 7 digits, I have a feeling.
Does it kind of make you wish you left the UFC earlier, if this kind of money was out there waiting for you?
Not at all. You know, I enjoyed fighting in the UFC. They have, it's, you know, all things. It's a great organization to be part of. Like, let's be honest. You know, from the very, very beginning, the moment you get the fight assigned, you know, you're literally like taken and led all the way. I'm very, very thankful to all the staff that work for the UFC. They have made, each and every single experience of dealing with the UFC. Great, amazing, you know, they're a family, and you see it straight away. You can see that it is a good kind of company to work for in that sense, because you see all the same staff working since my day one in the UFC till now. Even the company was sold, and still the same people remained. So, you know, it's a great, you know, it's a family. UFC is a family, and it was great for me to be part of that. But, you know, I still look forward to this new chapter in my life.
What I'm saying is, let's make a deal. I beat this man Saturday night, the flyweight division stays.
We'll see what happens on Saturday.
You know, when I had a meeting with him that Wednesday after my victory, and I'm getting no answer from him either. You know what I mean? It's you know, there's a pink elephant in the room, and it's almost like, hey, I'm the champ, man. At least I should be told something, at least, man, out of a little bit out of respect, you know. But you know, it's still unsure of. One thing that they do want that TJ fight. Dana wants it, TJ wants it, we want it. You know, that's kind of where everything's heading as of now.
No! And he's going right at Dylan Dennis! Mayhem! Oh no! Total chaos here. It looks like UFC security has corralled Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, Khabib wasn't kidding when he said no handshake after the fight.